What's up, wolfpackfam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. Hope everyone is doing great. Continuing the Robot Wars journey with Heat H. I repeat, Heat H. Let's freaking go.
Last week in Heat 7, the boys from Dublin reached their nemesis, and reigning champs Roadblock took on Kilohertz and Onslaught on their way to the series semi-finals. Who'll join them as we hear the roars of Robot Wars?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome K80's pen pal, Craig Charles.
Now, I don't live in a neighbourhood watch area. In fact, I've got the neighbours from hell. The only people invited to their barbecues are the fire brigade, and their garden pond has cut us off from the mainland. But quiet neighbours can be equally as dangerous. I mean, they might keep themselves to themselves, locked away in their garages. But the chances are they're not brewing elderberry wine. They're building robots. And tonight, 6 seemingly friendly mechanics are going to show us their true selves as they fight like psychopaths for a place in our Robot Wars series semi-finals. Let's see what they've been building.
First, from Swaddling Coat in Derbyshire, Sting.
It may look like a concertinaed stepladder on wheels, but the Barker boys hope to climb to the robot stars with this steel and aluminium 2-wheel drive 24-volt powered machine with its front and side ramming spikes and that nasty-looking sting in the tail.
From Stowmarket, Cassius.
A knob made of clay, a sinister-looking heavyweight contender
Nice.
with a deadly jab from a CO2 gas-pressurized ram capable of lifting 1.5 tons. Inventor Rex Garreth's built Teletubby toys at 79.3 kilograms, though this is a lean and mean machine.
From Durham, Groundhog.
4 legs on each corner send the hog strutting its stuff through our war zone. Powered by 2 3.6-volt batteries, the legs can move up and down, and the rear wheels traverse laterally. It has a 0 turning circle and a 12-inch cutting disc at the front. It took 6 weeks to build.
That one was pretty cool looking.
From Bristol, Loco.
It took 6 months to build, nearly driving the Team Loco. Powered by 2 wheelchair motors, a stainless steel shell with a 24-volt motorized spring-powered ram, which has interchangeable spikes and blade. That's its main weapon. It may appear nippy, but its turning circle is sluggish.
From Derby, Rampage.
A coal scuttle on wheels, or a triangular mild steel chassis unit under a stainless steel and aluminium shell with 24-volt batteries and a rear 7-inch spinning disc weapon. I prefer the coal scuttle approach. It carries a Derby County Rams motif.
From Kettering, Wigan.
With its Merlin hat shape, this machine hopes to conjure up the demons of Robot Wars. The hat lights up, so will the audience when they see its chain whips and drill bit weapons. A low ground clearance could be a problem, but I think it's hats off to this team, Craig.
Have you ever seen...
Sorry, guys. We're going for Rampage on this one. Sorry to cut him off here for a sec, but we gotta go for freaking Rampage, boys and girls.
Have you ever seen such fine lumps of metal? But one lump of metal's gonna get bitter and definitely twisted in the first round.
This is the Gauntlet designed to test robot endurance and driver wit. They have to get to the end zone. The big decision facing our roboteers is which one of the 3 courses to choose from. Each one is defended by a ferocious house robot, but this week the Sentinel also stands guard. Now, if they choose to avoid that, which is completely understandable, and come down this, the middle route, then they face annihilation from the Sphere.
Roboteers, stand by.
Cassius, one of the competition favourites. Rex Garreth's been here before. Recyclops by the pyramid is in problems here. She will not be pleased.
Do you think you can do better this time?
I hope so. It's a pretty nimble robot this time, and it has this nasty weapon.
So talk me through it. Tell me what this robot's got.
The whole thing is a little bit high-tech, but that's the weapon. That will lift about 1.5 tons.
So this gets underneath something and then pings it up.
It should get somebody almost out of the arena.
So could that lift a kilolot, for example?
Well, if he is under 1.5 tons, yes.
3,
Okay.
2, 1, activate.
So this wedge-shaped robot then, to the start of the gauntlet. He's going to take on the Sentinel down this path. A little
Whoa.
bit of luck, a bit of speed and through. And Dead Metal can't stop it. That's a great run by Cassius. Too late
Dude, that has to be like a record there.
for Dead Metal to come in now. Well done, Rex.
Well, you were a finalist in the last war, weren't you?
Yes.
You controversially beat Mortis in the last war, didn't you?
Yes, that was a good fight. We're having a grudge match again, I hope, which will be good.
Are you confident about this war?
Quietly confident, but, you know, lots of things are going to happen. I mean, it's a matter of luck whether you get past some of these things, really, but I have an advantage. It's very nimble and it's also...
Very
fast.
quick.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rex Garrett, Cassius!
Good job, man.
Cassius floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee. Power and pace is Rex Garrard's key. Cassius through, completing the course. Well done.
Roboteers, stand by.
Loco comes to the grid of the Gauntlet.
Talk me through what Loco's got, what are the features you've designed?
Well, we got two spikes that wind right back in and fire out with some pretty hard force.
And what about all these designs around the outside? Whose idea was that?
Mine and David's. Sort of a ghost train idea, flames, people screaming out the sides.
Cool.
3, 2,
Good stuff, bud.
1. Activate.
13-year-olds Richard Mannion and David Isles then at the controls. Those ghoulish pictures. With imaginations like that, you should see a shrink. Oh, Dead Metal comes in. They are a little bit sluggish and slow, and Dead Metal all the way to the pit of the Oblivion! And
Yes!
into the pit of Oblivion they go! Have they covered enough ground, though? Around about 10 metres, I'd say. In came Dead Metal. Down, down, deeper and down.
To the abyss.
10.4 metres. Should be okay, I think.
Roboteers, stand by.
Groundhog, driven by Graham Bone and Alex Mordew.
The robot is actually powered by 4 of these cordless drill motors, which are situated in the legs there. And these go through angle grinder gearboxes into the wheels. We've got normal wheels at the front which go forwards, we've got wheels at the back which drive forwards but will slip sideways. We've got a cordless lawnmower motor at the front which will power a 12-inch cutting disc.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
So here come the two 19-year-olds with Groundhog, this ground-breaking robot.
Whoa.
Plenty of ground clearance over the spikes. Ooh, not the best of directions. In comes Kill-A-Lot. For the kill, perhaps.
Wreck him.
Spiking down on Groundhog. There goes those innovative wheels, spinning.
Guys, tell me about these wheels, because you've actually patented these wheels, haven't you?
Yeah, we've put an application in for the patent. We've got these rollers on the wheel, so as soon as you drive forwards, you've got traction against the edge of the rollers, but as soon as you go sideways, the rollers move. So there is a lot of innovation going on within robot wars, yes.
So it's a breeding ground for new technology,
Definitely, yes, it's the way forwards.
or sideways.
Seems a really good idea to me, but they're going nowhere. As Kill-A-Lot comes in, oh, it plucks up Groundhog so effortlessly, turns and twists, ready for the kill. No! They've killed Kill-A-Lot. He's been dragged to the ground. It's never happened before. This is the king of the house robots. This is unbelievable. Just waiting to come down on Groundhog, and Groundhog pulled Kill-A-Lot with them. And they
That was impressive.
loved it. We've waited for that whole series. Marvellous stuff.
That's pretty stunning, wasn't it?
Wasn't
Mayday.
too bad.
Well, he picked you up and started posing.
Yeah, and then he fell over.
Yeah, he just lost his balance. So how do you think you've done, though? Because you sort of got stuck at the side of the seesaw, didn't you?
We are, but it looks like he's a bit ill there at the moment. He's leaking.
He's not letting go of you, though. Have you seen that? No. He's got you for keeps.
Definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, Groundhog.
That big session on the engine oil for Kill-A-Lot last night was too much. But Groundhog, is that too little at 4.4 metres?
Great job.
Well done. Let's shake your hands. How does that feel, you heroes?
Great. Feels very good. Yeah. The clapping helps.
Was it an accident, though?
Yeah, that's it.
Yo, I love the camaraderie of the Robot Wars. Everyone's cheering for each other, even though obviously it's a competition, and when they compete against each other, they, you know, they're going against each other. But it's nice seeing that. It's really cool.
Volunteers, stand by.
Sting. Look out for little 9-year-old Matthew Barker here.
The main weapon feature, we have spikes on the front, they're not fitted yet. The main weapon is a sting in the tail. Matthew, you want to tell us why it's called Sting?
I've got a cat at home called Chloe, and she's got a deformed tail that curls round.
And that's what we got the idea from. We couldn't bring her with us, of course.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Matthew's main job in the team, polishing Sting. David Barker, his daddy, in for a job making up the team. Beyond the steel tank trap, and then taking on the Sentinel. Swings that mighty prong, well timed. There's Dead Metal though waiting, pushing it back onto the Sentinel. In comes Dead Metal circular saw with that 7mm thick mild steel on the shell. I don't think, oh yes, it is biting in. It is making an effect.
Yes.
On that mild steel box section of the chassis, and down into the pit they go, eventually. Did create damage there, that circular saw. Slowly being eased towards the pit. 10.5 metres for Sting. They're through.
What's your job on the team?
Tactician.
Right. And what does that mean exactly?
Working out tactics.
So, did you work out that you should end up in the pit, or was that not part of your tactics?
That's not part of my tactics.
Roboteers, stand by.
Rampage, an uncle and nephew team.
Please.
This is our main weapon, which is the circular saw. We hope to do a lot of damage with that. We our Rampage mascot there. Move on to the wheels. We've got mud guards here and hood caps to protect the wheels. At the front, we've got our rammers, which are made from mild steel. They're solid, they're not going to move. Inside, we've got our wheelchair motors here. They're pretty powerful. We've got radio gear, batteries, and control box. We've got our extremely shiny stainless steel at the front, and we've got aluminium at the back.
3,
solid, man.
2, 1. Activate.
Now, will it be all that glitters? He's not cold-hearted. That's Rampage and the team. Take on the Sentinel route again. Already pronged. They've got to get off that.
Come on.
Sentinel swings. They're stuck here on one of the spikes.
You kidding me?
Is there a problem with the steering control? In comes Dead Metal. You can see there the camera on board. And Kill-A-Lot there as well. Oh, this is a deadly disappointing display for Robert Whittle, the 15-year-old, and Peter Weering, his uncle. Nudge back almost to the start again. Kill-A-Lot in there, Dead Metal in there as well. Kill-A-Lot with some sort of tourniquet, perhaps repairing the wound from early on.
God damn it.
Trying to splice and slice.
Unlucky,
Disappointment,
man.
and they know it. In came Dead Metal. There's the circular saw doing carnal damage. Only 3 meters, hardly a Rampage.
Rampage? Ravaged, more like. Well, you spent all that time polishing it. It's not too bad. There's a huge grape hole in this side.
We're scared of what the damage done to that. We went over the spike in the arena, and it just did this wheel, and it wasn't moving, so I was just going in circles, and so the house robots just came in for slaughter. Never mind. We'll see how this last team does. We're probably out, but we'll have to see.
Don't look good, man.
Stand by.
Wizard, Captain Ozzy Bolter.
This is Wizard. As you can see, obviously, this is the Wizard hat. I'll just take it off for you a moment. Inside is a Wizard's voice. One of its main weapons is a hole saw in the front here. On the side is a chain whip. We've got one either side, and as it spins on its own axis, we hope to whip our competitors out of the ring.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Ozzy Bolter used to be a DJ and a band leader. He's quite obviously insane. Here comes Wizard. Ozzy doesn't drive. He's got no sense of direction.
Push
and
him
Richard
in.
Johnson's doing the driving. Not too well. Dead metal's in there, but they've covered enough ground. They've covered enough ground. Hardly a wizard run, boys and girls. Oh, no! Oh, that's mean! You can't destroy the hat! Foul play! Craig! Please, do something about it.
The wizard team. What went wrong there, then?
Totally destroyed, mate.
Totally destroyed, and then Dead Metal got right evil and started trying to saw your hat off.
I don't know what went wrong. Dodgy driving on my part.
Yeah, you kind of helped them out. You sort of drove straight into the pit yourself, really, didn't you? The wizard team. Cheers, guys.
Magnificent stuff, though, by Wizard. Totally balmy. 5.4 meters there through.
Say, this is, I'm sorry, I gotta say it out loud because I'm gonna forget if I wait to the end. This is, again, one of the things that kind of ticks me off about this show. These trials, man. I get it, you gotta advance, but boy, man, some of the better ones, to me at least, never get to advance, and especially Rampage. I did not see that he's gonna get 3 freaking meters. That's such a disappointment because I felt like he was going to do some work in the bouts and stuff. So like, I don't know, something about the trials. Yes, it's really cool seeing these guys trial out, but at some point it's starting to get a little bit more discouraging watching these trials because it's like, damn, man, I just want to see these guys fight. So it's becoming like not cool seeing some of these trials because it's like, damn, man, I get disappointed when my pick doesn't like advance. You get what I'm saying? So I had to say that or I'm gonna forget, guys.
So sadly, Rampage out.
1 robot sent off, 1 to be relegated in the trials, which tonight sees the return of soccer as a contact sport. We don't mind if our players elbow in the face, pull each other's shirts, or tackle from behind. All our surviving robots have got to do is score a goal. They score a goal, they're over the moon, they're through to the next round. The last player to score a goal is sick as a parrot and given a red card the size of the next bus home. In defence, the mighty Matilda, giving hope to women footballers the world over. And in goal, our very own hotshot, Sergeant Bash. Hey, let the trials begin.
More trials.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
A goalkeeper with a flamethrower and a fullback with tusks. You wouldn't want to fall back on Matilda, would you, at any stage? This is good work in there immediately, though, by Loco!
Nice shot.
Loco scores! They're through! They'll be removed from the arena for the next round.
Easy.
Gives you some size of the scale of things here and the weight of Loco.
Nick.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Wizard nearest the ball. In comes Cassius. Wizard almost toppled by
Fast.
Matilda. Cassius in possession. Rex Garreth put that scoop on the front look to control the ball. Rex, the goal's this way. Rex, the goal is this way. This way, Rex. Floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee. Matilda in there. Slow progress by Rex Garreth. He's using the touchline board. Matilda in there. Surely that's a foul tackle, referee. Matilda doesn't know the meaning of the word foul. Chasing Cassius away. Groundhog there in the middle of your picture. Steady work by Cassius and in the end.
Nice.
Yes. Rex Garrett through. 3 left.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Sting, Groundhog, and the Wizard. Great hat. Matilda in on Sting. Sting actually looks to have some sort of a problem there. As Matilda coming in, they don't seem to be able to get away from the prongs. Waltzing Matilda. There's young Matthew. Matthew Barker, David Barker, and
Damn.
Which are making the two. Oh, magnificent! Great balls of fire!
Cheesy.
What on earth happened? Bash has torched the ball. This is chaos. This is wonderful stuff. In on Wizard. Sting actually is completely immobilized. Wizard taking punishment from the house robots. Groundhog is still moving. Wizard's still moving as well. Sting is completely stopped. Here's Groundhog, you see. Oh, I wouldn't go near that charcoal lump that was the football. Hot stuff even for Matilda. Matilda dancing to hot stuff. Now there's a thought.
Nice.
Pushing Groundhog away, trying to tilt and get underneath Groundhog. Sting's finished. Groundhog's finished. Wizard's finished, and the judges are going to have to do something here to sort it all out. Let's have a look at the key moments again. This was the end of Sting very early on, the first to go. Matilda made sure of that. Then the torch on Wizard. They hate the hat. They think it's posy. Groundhog still moving until that moment there. Goes to the judges.
Well, the game has been abandoned. There was too much violence on the pitch, not on the terraces, but on the pitch. I have a judge's decision, and Sting is eliminated. Sting, come up onto the podium, please.
Damn.
Oh, come here, young fella. How'd you feel about that, then?
Sad.
What happened to your robot?
Powerboard went. One of the switches has gone in. It's only like 50 pence item.
Only a 50p switch is burnt out and it's all gone pants for you?
Craig, you know when you're at school and there's always the last boy to be picked at football?
Yeah.
You're looking at him.
Have you enjoyed yourself on Robot Wars?
Yeah.
Well, come back for the next war, won't you?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, give these chaps a round of applause.
9-year-old Matthew, one of the stars of Robot Wars so far, but sadly, Sting out. Wizard and Groundhog still active. Cassius and Loco, of course, goal scorers.
What an amazing goal. Michael Owen would have been proud of that, wouldn't he?
Well, I'm not much of a footballer, but the one thing I am pleased about, the boys scored first.
Oh, well done, guys.
Nice job.
Darwin was right. Half an hour of unnatural selection later, and the apes are in the pits banging rocks together, and we're in the arena with the supreme beings. Normal rules apply. Kick the robot's teeth in, or immobilise them. If there's no clear winner, a decision will be made by our panel of judges. They'll be looking at style, control, aggression, and damage. Let the fighting begin.
The first semi-final, Loco against Groundhog. The gunfight
Loco, man, good luck.
in the Robot Wars corral. Our two gunslingers.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Must be plumb loco to go into the arena. The deadly shootout under the sun. It's Loco and it's Groundhog. Loco just edging Groundhog. Out towards... Ooh, there's the spinning disc. Did you see that? Out towards Shunt in the PPZ, the Perimeter Patrol Zone. That's where our house robots roar. Get out of there, Groundhog. Get out of there. Big ground clearance there. 35 centimeter ground clearance. No help when you're pinned in, though, by Shunt. Not good control. They must get out of there quickly. There's Dead Metal with the circular sword. There's Matilda. Oh, they're in terrible trouble here. And finally towards the pit and down and out for Groundhog. Simply couldn't get away from the house robots.
Take the platform.
Yeah.
Loco, take the platform. Well, guys, it all went pants.
We were trying to attack to kill a lot's arm and see if it would get some of the hydraulics cut, but didn't go quite to plan.
Well, what weapons did you have to attack the arm?
We've got a 12-inch cutting disc.
Cutting disc?
Yeah.
But you couldn't get it through there?
No, didn't get close enough.
Never mind. Have you enjoyed your time on Robot Wars?
Definitely have.
Right. See you in the next war. Loco!
Yeah.
Did that go according to plan then?
Yeah, just wanted to attack.
Well, you were very aggressive.
Yeah.
One more fight and you're through to the series semi-finals. You feeling confident?
No.
Oh, you're not quite sure.
Yeah.
Well, fingers crossed, eh?
Yeah.
Loco!
Good luck.
The second semi-final, Cassius against Wizard.
If there were other people around who were much younger than you and had put a lot of time in to a robot and you were up against them, what would be your options?
Well, I couldn't possibly destroy their robot. For all the guys in China, I couldn't do that. That's against the principles completely. I want to encourage kids to build them. I don't want to destroy them. So if I could immobilise them without doing them any harm, yes, but I certainly wouldn't be able to destroy them. No way. Now, house robot, that's different.
3,
Such a good bloke, guys.
2, 1,
Cassius.
activate.
The bizarre bot morality of Rex Garrett. There's Wizard. An early surge up to 50 miles an hour, but in comes Cassius. Cassius faster, lighter, but strong enough to upend dead metal. This is a good surge of power.
Wow.
25 miles an hour, Rex can get on Cassius. Taking on the house robots, that's what he said he'd do. Now he takes on Wizard, pushing it into the perimeter patrol zone. This is where our house robots are king. There's Killalot. And Bash behind. In comes the Ram. Trying to flick Killalot off.
Oh.
In comes Cassius again to take on Wizard. Bash in there as well. Wizard's in trouble here, immobilised. Pushed in with the house robots. Can't get out. That's the end of Wizard for me. Killalot and Bash in there as well. Richard Johnson will try and steer it away. But Rex Garrett with Cassius showing more style, more aggression, and again taking on the house robots. Taking on Bash. Taking on the circular saw. The big CO2 gas-powered ram can't flick Bash away. Killalot closing in, and Cassius loves it. This is what Rex said he'd do, and he's doing it. Spinning away.
Easy.
Taking them away.
Great
taking
job.
them away from Wizard.
Take the platform. Cassius, take the platform. Well, guys, you didn't really stand a chance, did you?
Nah, we were dead before we even started, I think.
Yeah, Cassius were sort of clear winners there, weren't they?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Never mind, look after yourselves. Cassius, you took on everyone. Shunt, dead metal. You even had a good go at Killalot.
Well, you got to try, haven't you? That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Hell yeah.
Fight.
You're here to fight, and you did certainly get stuck in. One more fight if you to the series semi-finals. You're feeling confident?
Well, the weak link is me.
Why are you the weak link?
No.
I can't steer the damn thing.
You seem to drive excellently today.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cassius.
He did good. Very modest, humble guy. He did great.
The final, Loco against Cassius.
I've come for a secret liaison with him because earlier I asked you how you'd feel if you ever got pitted against the boys on the Loco team, and
They're
now
lovely
you've
kids.
ended up in the final.
Well, yeah, I know, but, you know, these children have learned a heck of a lot about engineering, and that's great. Why destroy it? That's pointless. I make things like this for a living, and that poor little devil, it's the first thing I had done, and it took them months out. I'm not going to destroy it in any way.
We've almost got a pacifist on Robot Wars.
What's a tier, man?
2, 1, activate.
Will Rex practice what he preaches in the final? Dodging, spinning, dancing with Loco, avoiding that spring-powered ram, getting in underneath Loco, bashing and crunching, almost going into the PPZ. David Isles and Richard Manning, the 13-year-olds, doing well here in the final.
Wow.
There's that spring-loaded ram shooting out in front of Loco, flipped up and over, immobilised but no damage caused. Rex Garrett as good as his word. There was that flick up of the big CO2 gas ram from Cassius. Now the house robots come in. Oh, don't cause some damage. Young Richard Manning and David Isles trying to get Loco away. Cassius, don't you touch my mate! Get away, dead metal! Cassius here like a Robin Hood character. Shunt, mean and merciless. Matilda too.
Whoa!
No place for pacifists in Robot Wars, say the house robots. Tusk, tusk, says Matilda. On Cassius. In comes dead metal. Meanwhile, we know that Loco flipped up out of it. This is just a question of what punishment can be meted out onto Cassius and Rex Garrett. Oh, look at the sparks flying here. What's happened with the sparks flying? Cassius with dead metal and Matilda and Shunt all in here, creating damage. Will Cassius, surely the winner of this heat, be fit enough for later on in the competition? The question has to be asked. Yes, on the evidence of that. They love him. A little pirouette of delight. Oh, magnificent. And he's flipped Matilda. It's the second time he's done it.
Holy.
He's the star of the show. Look at that. Drew them in. Up goes Matilda. He's taking on them all.
No, no, no.
Finally, I think this could be some respite for Rex if they nudge him in. Oh, it's a tired Cassius, but it's a victorious Cassius. Great final. That's what Robot Wars is all about.
Great job.
Good fun, wasn't it?
You took on them all.
Well, yeah, you got to try. You must try.
You ended up in the pit, but look at Matilda.
looks dead.
You bashed it. You
It
bashed
looks
them
dead.
all.
Yeah.
It's such a fast robot, yours, isn't it?
I wish I could control it.
Loco didn't get a look in.
No, well, I wasn't really interested in Loco. I like a house robot, so it's better fun.
Well, look, we'll see you in the series semi-final. Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Godzilla devoured 40 floors, but we chopped them down to size on Robot Wars. Good night.
Great job.
Wow, what a battle to be involved in.
Yeah, well, we knew he was going to beat us. Was there an element of protectiveness though?
A little bit, yeah. I didn't want to hurt that other robot.
So what do you think of Rex then?
Yeah, very funny.
Good.
I reckon he'll win the lot this time. Yeah. Great that he flipped over on each other.
All right, guys. Holy crap. Hold on a second, guys. Let's make sure that's all right. So, guys, what an episode right there. We got to say this. Cassius has to be, Team Cassius has to be, that guy has to be probably the best sports, showing the best case scenario of sportsmanship that we've ever seen on any sort of competition level. The fact, highly praise that guy. Praising the young kids as well. The one thing that is very impressive is, you see a 9-year-old or 11-year-old that they're in these competitions. I know there was other young ones as well during other episodes, but you see them, competing, for the love of the Robot Wars, because there's all these age gaps, all these age differences, and you got to give a lot of credit to the kids, taking part in this. These robots that they come up with. I think that this group had some of the coolest looking ones. Great to see that Cassius, formerly Recycleclops, if I'm not mistaken, was back. But their bot that they had, Cassius, is definitely probably the best overall all-arounder that I have seen probably since Roblox. Roblox is probably another all-arounder that just seems like, just good on all cylinders. This bot, Cassius, was it. The trial's still killing me, guys. Honestly, we watching these shows for the bouts at the end. But the trials, I'm not gonna lie, I wanna always keep it honest with you guys, even if it's an unpopular opinion, that the trials, hurt some of the teams so much that, I almost rather them just have more bouts in it as opposed to the trials. Like the trials are, I know they vary it up a little bit. They put the boulder ball, they got the Sentinel, which is cool, but at some point it's like, man, I feel like the trials is just too much. You already got 2 trials, and me personally, and I think maybe some of you guys may think the same, I'd rather just see the bouts. The bouts is where it's at, and when you see like good robots just not even get a chance to even compete, where they can fight and show what they're made of, you know what I mean? Because I feel that the trials is literally, it's RNG, because sometimes you can go through the Sentinel route, and then you got Death Metal or Dead Metal there, and sometimes he's not there. So like sometimes I feel like certain robots have kind of like a break, so it feels a little bit different. But yeah, like the trials gets disappointing to watch at some point. It really does, because it's just like, damn, man. But Cassius' team, that guy needs more airtime. Such a humble dude, such a cool dude. Obviously he said he's doing engineering for a living at the time, and you see that love that, almost like being a little father figure to the kids in a sense that he didn't want to like wreck their dreams. So I think that guy was very funny, very cool, and he easily is the highlight of the episode for me. Hands down, guys. What an episode though. But yeah, this one is easily, this bot Cassius is probably one of the best all-arounders that we have seen. Just a little bit of everything. Challenged the house robots probably better than we've seen any other robot do. He was getting pounded. He was getting pounded in the corner. He's still taking a lick in. They could not get him out. Still got the speed coming out of it. Very fast robot. Probably had the fastest time, I think, really on the trial as well, you know, which was cool to see too. So I guess like I guess I'm getting sad or tired of seeing the damn trials, boys and girls, but I want to always keep it honest. You should always know what the heck I'm thinking, and even if you disagree with me, that's fine. That's what it's about. My opinion, you have yours. You know, we'll read your comments in the comments down below. That's the best way to share your opinion, whether you like the episode or not. I think the episode is enjoyable, but I think we're all probably will agree that the best bit is always the end bit. So good final. Good job for Loco. The bots were all around pretty good this episode, hands down. So we'll get more content on the channel. You know the drill. If you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, consider commenting, and we'll see you next time. Peace and love. Peace.